Alright guys, it's that time again. It's story time.
Yay!
We're going to read about the leopard and the zebra today. The wolf and the crane. And the owl and the grasshopper. And the lion and the bear. So let's start with the leopard and the zebra. Yes, Hannah?
I know something about the zebra and leopard.
You do? What do you know?
I know that leopards have like spotted little pattern and on there, and they eat like crocodiles, little small animals, and then the zebra, they use their hind legs to kick so they can be protected.
Okay. Well, let's learn about, this is a fable. Thank you for giving us some facts about the leopard and the zebra. One bright sunny day on the Serengeti Plains, a zebra was walking under a tree to cool down. All of a sudden, the zebra heard a terrible noise from the branches of the baboa tree above him. He looked up and he saw a leopard. Feeling scared, the zebra didn't know what to do. He seemed to be frozen in place. But before he could move, the leopard said, "Can you please help me down? I am stuck in this tree, and I am too afraid to get down." I thought that's kind of funny. "Yes," said the leopard. "Okay, here is the plan. It says, "I'm too afraid." I thought that was funny. "Do you promise you won't eat me if I help you?" asked the zebra. "Yes," said the leopard. "Okay, here is the plan," said the zebra. "You gently jump onto my back, and then I will kneel down and you can walk off of my back." "That's a great idea," said the leopard. So the zebra stood under the branches where the leopard was. The leopard gently jumped down onto the zebra. Then, after getting onto the ground, the leopard said, "Thank you so much. I promise I will repay you one day." The next evening, when the sky was turning dark and the moon was rising in the sky, the zebra was eating grass on the plain. He was so busy eating that he didn't notice the lion sneaking through the tall yellow grass. Just then, the leopard spotted the lion, who was preparing to attack the zebra. Remembering the kindness that the zebra showed him, the leopard quickly and fiercely ran to chase the lion away. The lion saw the leopard coming quickly and ran in the opposite direction. The zebra was joyful that he was saved from the fierce lion. "Thank you so much. You saved my life." In response, the leopard said, "I told you that I would repay your kindness one day." And from that day forward, the zebra and the leopard were glad to be best of friends. All right. Let's read about the wolf and the crane. Deep in the forest, there lived a selfish wolf. One day, he was eating his prey. He was eating so fast that a bone got stuck in his throat. He ran around the forest howling in pain. Ow! The wolf was very cunning and smart and never helped anybody. When all the animals heard his cries, none of them came near him to help. The wolf said that he would give a handsome reward in return. A passing crane felt sorry for the wolf. Even though the task was dangerous, the lure of the profit motivated him to help the wolf, so he decided to help him. She put her beak in and tried to reach the bone, but it was lodged in his throat. She then put her whole head into the wolf's mouth. She finally managed to get a grip on the bone and pull it out of his throat. As promised, the crane did his job. When she asked for the reward, the wolf said that he had spared her life as a reward. Soon, she fled into the forest, glad that she had come out of that situation alive. I wouldn't trust that old fox no more, would you? No. The owl and the grasshopper. The owl always takes her sleep during the day. Then after sundown, when the rosy light fades from the sky and the shadows rise slowly through the woods, out she comes, ruffling and blinking from the old hollow tree. Now her weird hoo 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 echoes through the quiet wood, and she begins her hunt for bugs and beetles and frogs and mice she likes to eat. Now there was a certain old owl who had become very cross and hard to please as she grew older, especially if anything disturbed her sleep. One warm summer afternoon, as she was dozing away in her den in the old oak tree, a grasshopper nearby began its joyous rasping song. You know the little noise they make? Chirping. Out popped the old owl's head from the opening in the tree that served her both for door and for window. "Get away from here," she said to the grasshopper. "Have you no manners? You should at least respect my age and leave me to sleep in quiet." But the grasshopper answered smartly that he had as much right to his place in the sun as Owl had to her place in the old oak tree. Then he struck up a louder, still more grasping tone. He rubbed his legs even harder. The wise old owl knew quite well that it would not do any good to argue with the grasshopper, nor with anybody else for that matter. Besides, her eyes were not sharp enough by day to permit her to punish that old grasshopper as he deserved. So she laid aside all hard words and spoke very kindly to him. "Well," she said, "if I must stay awake, I'm going to settle right down to enjoy your singing. Now that I think of it, I have a wonderful juice here sent to me from Olympus, of which I am told Apollo drinks before he sings to the high. Please come up and taste this delicious drink with me. I know it will make you sing." Do you think she was trying to trick the old grasshopper? Because what do old grasshoppers eat, Hannah?
All owls eat grasshoppers, so she's trying to teach him a lesson. She sits here, and then the grass sits there. While he's not looking and playing the song, she eats him.
Yeah, because didn't she say she couldn't see good in the daytime?
Yeah.
So she was trying to lure him closer and get him for a snack. The Lion and the Boar. It was a hot summer day. A lion and a boar reached a small body of water for drink. They began arguing and fighting about who should drink first. After a while, they are tired and stop for a breath. When they notice vultures above, turkey buzzards.
Oh, no.
Soon they realize that the vultures are waiting for one or both of them to fall, to feast on them. The lion and the boar then decide that it is best to make up and be friends than fight and become food for the vultures. They drink the water together and go their ways safely after. So that little short story is trying to teach you that you should what?
Not.
It's smarter to work together than to fight with each other and lose, both of you. Because when you fight, both of you lose. Yes, Annie.
The lion and the bull was trying to teach the vultures to work together instead of fighting and become dinner.
So what was your favorite story, Miriam?
I think the owl and the grasshopper. I think that grasshopper shouldn't go to the owl's house because the owls don't see at daytime because it's hard for them, but they can see at nighttime really well. So she was trying to get him closer so she could get him for a snack instead of going down there because owls can't see in the daytime.
So she was trying to work smarter and not harder. All right, that's all for this time. We'll see you next time. Bye.